Now, all right, you are good to go.
Um, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Daniel Lane. I'm an admission counselor from A&M San Antonio, and I will be, as you apply to our university, I'll be the one in contact with you. So at the end of the presentation, you'll see my contact information. So please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. If you're not familiar with A&M San Antonio, it's because we're still a fairly new university. Last year, we celebrated our 10th anniversary as a standalone institution, but we've been a university for 20 years now. So, if you're not familiar where San Antonio is located, we're located down I-35 on our location for our university is 20 minutes away from downtown San Antonio. So even though we're close within the city, we still have a kind of secluded area where our university is located. San Antonio itself is a sunny, vibrant city with a lot of culture and heritage, and so you'll see that a lot on our university as well. This is a, a promo video. I'll actually link that after the presentation so you'll be able to view it. I won't go ahead and play it today, but it's a quick video uh, um, just to get you hyped about our university. And so here's some quick facts. Currently, we have over 6,700 students on campus, where the class average is around 24, with the student to faculty ratio being 20 to 1. 71% of our student body identifies Hispanic and Latinx, so we are considered a Hispanic serving institution. And then an additional 70% of our student body identifies first generation. So these are two important demographics, but not the only demographics we serve. We are still a very diverse campus as well. We offer over 46 different degree plans in our College of Arts and Science, College of Business, and our College of Education and Human Development. We pride ourselves on being the most affordable here in San Antonio in regards to four-year institutions, and we award heavily. And as you can see, last year um, or the years prior, we've awarded up to $2.5 million in scholarships. So first, covering the programs in our College of Arts and Sciences, some of the popular ones you may be interested in would include biology, criminology, criminal justice, communications as well, political science, psychology, and sociology. You may be someone who's looking to pre-law, I'm sorry, pre-med or pre-nursing. And so we don't have that listed as a major because those are tracks. And so one of these majors listed below will help you on that pathway to that track. So for example, for med and nursing school, we would suggest studying our concentration with the cell and molecular biology. With this degree, you'll be able to get all the prereqs necessary to gain admission into a nursing program or a medical program. Same thing if you wanted to take the track for veterinarian studies, we would suggest studying our biology with the concentration in zoology. Comparatively, with the law school, of course, you would have to pass the LSAT, but if you wanted more background on a specific law that you wanted to go into, um, we would suggest maybe the criminology, criminal justice, English, political science, of course, and possibly even psychology, sociology. Our newest program under this department would be the water resource management, and that would be the closest program other than computer science, which is in the next department. This would be the closest thing to engineering that we offer at the moment. So as I mentioned, our College of Business, you will see our computer information systems, computer science, and cyber engineering technology. San Antonio has been referred to as a cybersecurity headquarters. So a lot of new businesses or a lot of businesses that have already been established here, it provides the opportunity for our students to be able to find a position after they graduate and they don't necessarily have to move to another city. One of the benefits of attending A&M San Antonio is that we're the only A&M system school in a major city. And so these opportunities when it comes to finding a job after graduating are a little bit easier for you as students. So in addition to those computer science and cyber engineering, you of course have the accounting, finance, management, and marketing available for you. This department also has a grant that if you obtain a internship and that internship does not pay you if it's off campus, the grant will provide funds to pay you for that internship. So, pretty cool opportunity for you there. Then lastly, in our College of Education and Human Development, you will see that we have all the different disciplinaries that you could obtain a teaching certification in. So bilingual generalist, uh, special education as well. And so each content area is available for you to get your certification. And then this is also where our kinesiology program is held. So if you are interested in becoming an athletic trainer, even a physical therapist, or even if you want to teach physical education at the educational levels, uh, you have that opportunity here as well. So, and I briefly talk about some of those tracks, but here are all five different ones that we offer. But depending on whatever you want to do as a career, we have a major that will help you get there. We also pride ourselves on providing opportunities for our students before they graduate. And so this can be done through internships or just having some hands on experience. We want to help you build lines on your resume before you graduate. And so one of those tools that our students utilize is at the May Center for Experiential Learning. It's just a one stop shop for all things career services. And so this is where you can meet with a counselor to discuss potential career choices after you graduate. If you need to find internship opportunities or even job opportunities, this is a place where you can speak with someone and they'll be able to assist you. Great place for you to prepare for interviews as well and polish up your resume. And it's not just about academics. We want to make sure you're socially involved. And so we offer over 100 different student organizations and clubs on our campus. And there's always some type of event going on. Some of those organizations range from academic based, political, professional development, as well as community service, as I spoke on. We are a military embracing university and we're recognized as a Purple Heart University. So if you're interested in pursuing a career in the military, we do offer ROTC for Army as well as the National Guard currently. We do have a Greek community that is growing. So if you're interested in joining a fraternity or sorority, you have that availability as well. And lastly, I want to mention that we do have athletics as well. So if you're interested in possibly walking on or interested in learning more about scholarships, you can actually visit our athletics page and reach out to some of our coaches. Currently, we have men and women's soccer, women's softball, and men's golf on campus. And as you see the little blurb at the bottom, we are part of the NAIA conference or the division and then the Red River Athletics Conference. So it is Division One. And so we do have dorms on campus. They're a modern apartment style, so it's pretty cool. There's different floor plans that we have available. You can kind of get a glimpse of what those look like at the bottom right there. You can see more at the website, esperanzahall.com, for more information. It is a requirement for first year students to live on campus. However, if you were to move to San Antonio and possibly stay with a relative that lives within 30 miles of our campus, you can sign an exemption form that will allow you to stay off campus. But it is a requirement for first year students. And first year students are able to bring their car on campus. You would just need to obtain a student parking pass. And so to talk about some of the fun stuff, as you may imagine, COVID-19 has really changed how some schools have done their admissions, and we're no different. And so with that being said, we are test optional coming for this upcoming school year. That means that the SAT or ACT scores are not a requirement, but it is still recommended if you are able to submit those scores. If you have a low GPA that you're not too sure about, it will still be beneficial to try to take one of those exams to submit those scores. If you're in the top 25% of your graduating class, you're automatically admitted. And if you have a GPA of a 3.25 and up, you're automatically admitted as well. You can still gain admission automatically with a GPA under the 3.25. So if you're in a 3.24 to 2.75 range, there's an additional requirement that you will need to meet, and that's that asterisk that you see at the bottom. You must complete a recommended or advanced distinguished high school program, score at least a 4,000 on the English portion of the STAR exam, and then have a grade B or higher in your Algebra 2 class. And you can also still gain an automatic admission based on an ACT or SAT score, and those are the minimums that you see there listed. Our application can be completed on applytexas.org. The app fee is just $15, but we do accept most fee waivers. And the priority deadline would be January 15th, but you have until the summer, June 30th, to get your application complete and all your other admission tasks in for the following fall semester admission. And so here in San Antonio, as I mentioned earlier, we have the most affordable tuition when it comes to four-year institutions here. For the entire year, our tuition is just under $9,000, so it'll be around $4,000, and so for a semester. And then when it comes to room and board, that includes your housing as well as your meal plan. And for most out of city, or if you're coming out of the state or from a different city, you'll see the room and board is around the $10,500 for the entire year as well. When it comes to book supplies, transportation, and miscellaneous, all those things vary from student to student. So no one student will pay the same amount. So these are all numbers based on an estimate for a student who is taking 15 credit hours. And we refer to this as our sticker price. So again, this is just a budget line to give you an example of what you could pay, but most people never actually pay this amount. You still need to factor in financial aid such as loans, scholarships, and grants. And to be considered a full-time student, you'll have to take at least 12 credit hours. Anything below that, you would be considered a part-time student, and then your tuition and fees and financial aid overall will look a lot different. And so I mentioned that we are pretty big on awarding our students, and that's because we want to make sure all of our students graduate with little to no debt. And so one of our new initiatives for this upcoming school year is our Jaguar Excellence Guarantee. And with that, we have different scholarship opportunities and grants available for our students. One in particular I want to share with you is the Achiever Promise. Before I go there, I actually want to mention another one. So the Dream.US scholarship is for DACA students or DACA eligible students. And so if you feel that you will qualify for that, I can provide more information for you. And this scholarship is up to $29,000. And so that takes care of all 4 years at our university. So going back with the Achiever Promise, this is a last dollar scholarship if you are in the top 10% of your graduating class, or if you have any college credits, at least 30, that and you attend an early college high school. So for your college in particular, or your campus in particular, if you're in the top 10%, you would qualify for this scholarship. And this would be applied after all other financial aid has been awarded. So if you obtained some scholarships or some grants and you still had a little left that you would need to pay for your tuition, this last dollar scholarship will cover that for you. So only thing you need to do is first apply, which you will be able to meet those deadlines, the January 15th and June 30th. You need to complete your FAFSA, which also has the same priority deadlines. And then you will need to complete our general scholarship application. And the cool thing about our scholarship application, you just need to fill it out once. And whatever scholarships that you'll be eligible for, it'll automatically be awarded to your account if you're admitted. And so these are the three steps that you'll need to do in order to be qualified for the Achieve Your Promise. And we are continuing our in-person tours now. So starting October 23rd, if you would like to schedule in-person tour, we are doing that by appointment, and it is only offered on Fridays only. But we do have a virtual tour that is available as well. So you can just go to tamusa.edu/visit, and you'll be able to see our 12-minute walkthrough of our campus. And so, as I mentioned, my name is Damien, and I will be your admission counselor for your area. So, if you have any questions after today or after viewing this presentation, please feel free to follow up with me, and I'll be able to assist you throughout your admission process. And again, you can check out our social media at the bottom right. You'll see us on all platforms at thejaguarway.com, or I'm sorry, at the Jaguar Way. And then if you wanted to see more information and statistics on how we compare to other universities, you can learn more at becomeajaguar.com. And that is the end of the presentation.